Yeah, don't eat dolphin meat.
Isn't it
Don't.
bad for you too? Like it has a lot of mercury.
Yeah, it's top chain, and there's a term for it that basically mercury accumulates in the bloodstream over time. And since dolphins are like the top tier predators, it accumulates a lot.
Oh, so I've guessed like dolphins, obviously through evolution, have
Tuna
like
as well,
really tuna? Huh? I'm glad I don't really like tuna. I like those tuna
but
crackers you get from like
there's like
Publix.
a certain
Uh,
type of tuna that's safe, and that's the one that's commercially sold,
is
like
it
in
like
cans and stuff.
freshwater tuna, or is it like ones that are made in fish farms?
It's ones that are at a certain age. They like go so high up in the water, so they use a certain catching method, and those are supposedly safe. Like they haven't really accumulated enough to be threatening.
I still probably wouldn't eat tuna then if that's the case. I mean, not only do I
Yeah,
not like tuna,
it's a
it's
bit
just
iffy. A bit iffy.
if you were like eating tuna like I don't know every single day, that's like a thing. I wouldn't be doing that. That sounds awful. Jeez. How did we get on tuna?
I have no
Uh,
idea.
Talking about mercury, which came from dolphins, which came from black market, which came from getting my goat, which came from viral videos, which I forgot where that came from.
Yeah, I'm a little lost after that. Okay,
Yeah.
we're talking about bros. Then after bros, we were talking about Ego Raptor. Then after Ego Raptor, we were bringing it back to my YouTube channel. Then after the YouTube channel, we got back to bros. Oh, wait, no, did we go back to... When did we go to bros?
Who knows? Who the fuck knows?
Oh,
Oh,
I just thought of
no!
something. I could probably put my videos on Reddit. Maybe someone
I-
would watch.
Yeah, Reddit.
Huh?
That might be a cheap way
Oh,
to
I
get views.
report to Claudine.
Yeah, I'll start, when I start doing The Walking Dead season,
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
yeah.
I mean, you gotta advertise. That's the thing. I mean, there's gonna be people who are like, you know, who are criticizing you, but that's the only way you can do it, man.
I don't feel like I'm actually that bad at making videos with commentary. I mean, of course, like, I'm not, like, the best at it yet because I've only been doing it for, like, a short
Hey,
time. So,
Listen to me.
yeah.
The people that criticize you, what have they done?
Criticize. I mean, I've done a lot, and I criticized this one kid for uploading a bunch of, like, anime videos when he's, like, claiming that he uploads, like, videos all the time about gaming when it's usually just Counter-Strike and a lot of skill stuff, but he's not really that skillful. I've seen a couple of his videos, and I don't really
Uh,
understand why people like him that
Before you
much.
go on this can of worms, I'm just trying to say that people who criticize, oftentimes, they've done nothing about what they've criticized on.
It is really, like, you don't realize how hard it is to commentate sometimes. When I first started, like, the first week, I'm like, oh.
Just try to multitask anything
Just
and
let your
keep
mind
your
go free.
concentration on both.
No, I just let myself free. I just play video games naked. Whenever
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
recording, I just get naked. Feel free.
I dress up in women's clothing.
This
Is
got
that what happens every
weird
time we play
really quick.
Torchlight 2?
What?
We need to do some more of Torchlight 2, by the way. I'd like to do some more. I really want to finish that.
And they're supposedly the DLC content.
Oh, DLC for Torchlight 2?
I mean, not DLC, the mod content. Might as well be DLC, though, because it adds a whole new area.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Oh yeah,
From me.
yeah. From you. You're my source of all information, and so is Reddit. Speaking of Reddit, I haven't checked it in about 2 days. Oh, you were talking about Oh, this is what I want to say about earlier. About where you're talking about with kittens being thrown into a river, or
Puppies.
or puppies being thrown in river by girl, and people were like checking up the video, and it's like just, can you believe this shit? Like, comment, subscribe. You know that?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking about the same thing, but with Reddit 50/50, kinda.
Huh?
It's kind of. Have you heard about that? Reddit 50/50?
No.
It's basically kind of like a 50/50 chance to find something either really cool or disturbing or kind of like sexual, just kind of like in that general area.
No, so it's kind of like what we did with the Yahoo questions.
Yeah, dude. Yahoo questions. I could listen to that all day, honestly. I'd say that's one of our best podcasts, like with me and you in it, honestly.
If you say so.
That one was probably the best one.
I seem to remember a lot of fumbling trying to look for really stupid questions, and we found out a lot of soul-crushing ones.
Well, that's the magic power of editing in post, okay? I can get rid of the soul crushing, and I can keep the funny. Not all of them were soul cut. You know, near the end, it was starting to get really sad about kind of like homosexuality.
Yeah.
But some of them were strange, like my friend wants to dominate me, dress me up like a girl, and throw me in a mall and show me off. Now that one was kind of funny, but in a bad way. Something like that? Fuck, what were we talking about?
I forget.
Okay, let's restart. Okay. We were talking about bromances.
Yeah.
Then Micah chimed
Steve,
in
I
about
love
Ego
you.
Raptor. Yeah. After that,
I think that's pretty much.
That.
then we somehow get to 50-50.
It's a time to start a new conversation.
Okay, what controversial opinion do you have?
Well, Steve, I don't know if you ever knew this about me, but I don't like rap.
I don't either.
I don't
Depending
either.
on if the song's good or not.
And it's like, I can get in with some sick rhymes and a funky beat,
Oh, I know you can.
but half the time it's just, singing about raping women, doing drugs, and committing crimes. And it's like, don't you have anything else better to do with your life? I say poor, unemployed, while they make millions and millions of dollars.
You are listening to the CornerCrew Podcast.
Well, you want a rap song that isn't about all that?
But yeah, and that's another thing. Like, he always like smokes, and I'm just like, you are actually making me feel like I'm dying. Like, I can't tolerate pot and all that.
I don't think it really bothers me anymore because of the. I'm okay. I'm not being racist or anything, but the school that I go to has plenty of pot smokers. And
I don't know what that has to do with race.
Yeah, you didn't
Well,
bring up race. Why would it be racist?
Now it seems like you're being racist, you know.
I mean-
Okay, yeah, I'm being racist. Black people smoke pot all the fucking time. Okay.
My brother's
Great.
white and he smokes pot all the time.
I mean,
know plenty of
generally,
white
like,
people who spoke.
I'm not. I feel like I'm not even bothered by it anymore, because it's always there, wherever I go. Except for my house
Yeah,
sometimes,
yeah.
but.
I know what you're saying.
I like how our conversation went from music to pot.
Yeah, my dad is a big fan of like this very slow, almost opera-like Christian rock.
Excuse
and whenever, yeah, I don't know what to describe it. It's like I just
Is
don't
the
know.
name of them Within Temptation?
I don't know. It's not like rock, okay, but it's not like opera either, so I don't know what to call it.
Is it
That's
kind of
the
like
thing.
orchestral?
That's the thing with Within Temptation. They confuse the hell out of me because I don't know.
What are they
I
called
can
again?
guarantee you
Temptation?
it's probably
Within
not that.
Temptation.
My point is, he liked to listen to this opera thing, and it was at the angsty, depressing period of my, teenage years.
Yeah.
So whenever he would play it, it was like, why don't you just take my heart and just smash it against the wall?
Did he say that to you?
What? No, that's what I felt like.
Did he
Yeah.
say something like that to you?
No, I never told him that I hated the music, though.
Oh my god.
I think everyone went through that phase where they just kind of hated their parents. That was when I was
I didn't
going to
hate him.
concerts
I
and-
hated the music he played because it was
Oh.
the same stuff.
I hated my mom.
Yeah, I hated my mom, and I didn't
Right.
particularly like my dad. I never really had a dad, so yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what it's like to have really have a father, you know? Like,
But-
no joke intended. But kind of a
Just-
joke. You know,
but
take it as a
dads-
joke, but look deeper into it as well.
Dads just kind of, chastise you, make you feel stupid, and fart all the time.
Well, I mean,
It's
Like-
different for a girl.
good thing your dad doesn't fart on you.
He does.
Oh my god.
He does. And they're so bad.
It's all those beans he eats.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I don't know. The last time I was talking to my father was about probably nearly a year ago. Maybe about 8 months. Yeah, probably 8 months. And he said he would call me the next day about doing something for my birthday since we missed it basically. I haven't heard anything.
Damn.
Yeah.
Still waiting on that call, huh?
Maybe like it's partly my fault too. I should have called him, said, you know, done something. But, you know, like, I don't know. I guess I just don't have a good impression of a father, you know?
At least you're not a girly boy.
I'm compassionate, you know, like a normal
Girly
person.
boy.
You know?
I'm sensitive, overly
Fuck you.
much. I cry a lot. I also desire a passionate lover who will care for me to the extreme.
I get really sensitive with death, you know, with killing people. As you could probably tell with The Walking Dead, I haven't killed a single person, and that's, you know, I don't like killing.
Oh, brother,
Oh
you gotta
God, we're
man up.
so different.
It's a zombie apocalypse.
I accidentally killed a girl, and I'm not gonna forget that in The
wait.
Walking Dead. You know, I accidentally shot her.
Okay, Steve, you gotta learn something.
I accidentally
If
did
that
shoot
zombie
her.
apocalypse was real, and you were to run into somebody like the cannibal people, you're gonna have to kill them. Okay?
Okay, I never said I wouldn't, you know, hurt them, okay? I said I wouldn't kill them. And plus, you know, that guy would have been eaten by zombies at the end. The generator went off. They're all gonna die, you know. Because
Okay.
indirectly, he did kill those people. But,
I haven't played The Walking Dead yet. No spoilers.
yeah, you just...
Oh no! Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot he messaged
Shit.
in the chat.
Look,
Crap!
it's okay.
No.
Shit.
I already forgot most of the things you said.
Okay, let's not talk
Okay.
about that
Let's-
particular thing anymore. Let's just talk
Let's
about
stop
death.
talking about
Let's
The
talk
Walk-
about Game of Thrones. You remember when Ned Stark died?
Yeah,
No.
I did. That was pretty stupid.
And the Red Wedding, my god.
Dude, that... I haven't gotten there.
Alright,
You're
well, let me break it down.
You son of a bitch, shut up.
Are you actually in Game of Thrones?
I'm starting to get back into it because I'm doing a lot of,
I actually said Ned Stark died without knowing. Because I thought you weren't into it.
I knew he died.
Well, yeah, everybody knows that. That's like saying
I
Snape
didn't.
kills Dumbledore.
Well, do you watch Game of Thrones?
No.
Okay then, that's half the problem.
No.
That is the problem. That's not even half the problem. It's the entire problem.
I mean,
That's just doing the background. Bum, bum, ba-da, ba, ba, ba. I think it's okay legally to play music for 5 seconds. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I think you can sample it.
Okay, I'm gonna start doing that all the time.
Don't take my word for it.
I know some YouTubers are talking about that. They were like, you know, you could play for like 3-5 seconds or something like that. Do a small sample, just enough. Like I would do that one line that everybody would know what it's from. So when I do this podcast, I'm gonna do like Game of Thrones songs and stuff like that. It'll be pretty funny. I like doing stuff like that. I've been doing a lot more like if you actually watch the videos in the podcast.
can I not pick up any more freaking
Yeah.
items? Okay, there we go.
You're gonna be noticing like some weird edits on there. I'm gonna start adding pictures. I'm gonna start fucking with the font and start moving names around and like, you know, like one name will go to one side of the screen, the other name will go on the other side of the screen, and they'll move in other places. It'll be like different at the end of the episode, or they'll just suddenly move or start flipping out.
I'll be so fucking confused. Good thing I don't actually look at the page when I'm listening to those.
But that's half the fun. I'm trying to add more like to actually watch it, and you also get a way. I'm gonna also like start putting some more stuff in the chat, like in the little box, like download it here, blah blah blah. Here's the MP3.
Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week with the Corner Crew Podcast Part 2.